we need to start winning because time's running out. At least for this season. But it's great to have played young players like Reagan, young players like Kendall, like our middles. That it's not only building for this year, but building for the years to come. And hopefully we're doing right things here for them to stay here not only this year and from there, try to keep building our culture and our team. So.
I know you provide any clarification on what the future looks like for Asia. Will she be back next season going forward? Is there a contract situation?
That's a question for Asia and her group. Of course, we would love to have her here. We offer her an extension to come with us. Like every athlete, she's in the decision-making part of the process. We would love to have her again. I think we know the quality of what she brings. Not only as a volleyball player, but everything that she brings to the game, and we were happy to have her. At the moment, it's a bummer for us. It's a tough situation that we lose her, but it's an Olympic dream. What can you do? I wouldn't have that. I couldn't sleep at night thinking that if I didn't let her go, she might have a chance to lose her Olympic spot. So it is what it is. There's nothing greater than representing your country in an Olympics. So. That's H's choice today, and we're going to support it. And hopefully this support gives back to us, when we sit down and try to negotiate, and hopefully she says she thinks this is the right place, that we treat it the right way, and she would want to stay with us for the next coming years.
Right. You've had a little bit of battles with injury lately. How do you feel to come back? And more so, how did it feel with this electric atmosphere, with the national TV audience, and just kind of having a great advertisement for what Fury volleyball can be?
Excited about that. Obviously not happy with the results. We're still competitors and we still want to win. But like Angel said, it's a great night for volleyball and for the Columbus Fury. And do not count us out yet, because we believe, and that's the last thing that we need to lose is hope. And it's a team that believes a lot and works hard, and we just got to come back and continue to work and make it work. Doesn't matter how we win, if it's pretty or not, we just got to make it back.
Reagan, I was going to ask you, what is it like having a player like Kip on your side?
Yeah, it's great. She, like Angel said, she just got here a couple of days ago. But I had watched her game. She's a rookie just like me, and so I was aware of her, and I know she's a phenomenal player. And just being on the front row with her today, it was really good energy. Like when it was like me, her, and Caitlin, or me, her, and Jenna, whoever was, when it was us three at the net, it just felt like it was all coming together. It doesn't matter that she just got here. Mm-hmm. She's a great communicator. She has a great attitude on the court. She keeps her head high, and attitude is very important, and that's the first time she really played with us. So I think, yeah, it's great. It's awesome to be on the same side of the net as her, and she played great tonight. So happy for her.
Did you two ever compete against each other in NCAA competition?
I don't think so, because I don't think we ever did. But I knew who she was.
I got a question for all three of you. You guys went down early in the first two sets. Can you talk about how, everybody having that fearless mentality of, not quitting and the resilience to come back?
We always talk to each other, after those sets where we do fall short. And one very important message is to keep our head up. We don't want to show the other side that we're down, even if we are, ignoring the score. We need to make sure that we look like we're into the game, and we haven't given up yet. And I think we stayed with them for a good amount of time this game. I think it was overall really good matchups, and we knew that. We knew we could win this game. That was never a question. So I think we were able to keep our attitudes high and kind of keep each other in check, so that we didn't, start to doubt ourselves, because that would have made it a lot worse.
What do the veterans, particularly like Megan, provide to you guys in those situations, with you guys being younger players? In these times of adversity, do they offer kind of knowledge how to power through them, or what kind of advice can they help guide you with?
Yeah, they've been a great help for me specifically, with the position I'm in. They really bring that aggressive side out of me in game. like the fired up side of me that I like normally just in general am not that way. So they really bring that out of me, and I'm glad that they do because it's necessary, and it really just makes us come together as a team. The trust is so much better. I know they trust me, and that makes me feel really good because like I look up to them. So when they're like, I trust you, like I know you got this, I'm like, okay, like I guess I do because I look up to them as players and as people. So it's been great.
Brad, take us into the huddle. Who are those voices that really get everybody fired up? Because if you look at the bench, it seems top to bottom, everybody's engaged, everybody's ready to go, whether they're on the court or not.
I think everyone here has a voice, and we have preached that since the beginning. It doesn't matter in what part of the game we are. Sometimes it's Valeria, our libero. Sometimes it's even Reagan saying, let's go. So that's pretty special, especially for our rookies. And I want to give props to her because she's carrying a big load. And today, Kendall was a big part of that confidence that we needed as well, and that energy. Like, she maintained her head high. She was always smiling, and I think that also gave the team a little bit of calm in the situation, especially when we were down. She was like, we don't back down. Let's continue. So that's pretty special to see for our first-year rookies, and they're ready to carry the load and just keep going.
We'll do 2.
Come on, Sam.
I was going to ask, at some point throughout, at a couple of points throughout the game, you kind of switched and you kind of moved Kendall and I think it was Reagan or Megan, you flopped them. Were you seeing something from the Mojo was doing that you were trying to exploit?
We're trying to find good matchups for us, and good situations, especially for Megan, who was struggling a little bit on attack. So we were trying to get her with the weaker blocker and let Kendall go at it with whoever's on the front row. So we were trying to look for matchups that will have some advantages in it, and we could make that side out. It worked sometimes, sometimes it didn't. So it was just a thing about matchups, mainly looking for more outlets for Megan than anybody else.
You got something today that I don't think I've seen in a professional volleyball match.
On CBS, right?
On CBS,
That's great.
Of all things.
That's great.
Do you want to explain what was going on?
Yeah, it was a challenge, which we challenged a touch. A couple plays before, the other team challenged a touch, and our player went to the ref and said, I touched it, forget it, let's keep going. So a couple plays after, that same player of us hits a ball, the middle touches the ball, the middle goes to the ref and said, I touched the ball, let's get it over with. He went to the challenge doesn't get the touch, and that's where everything happened. But my question to the ref was, the player is telling you she touched the ball. How can you say it's not a touch? If she's telling you to your face she touched the ball. So, I complained. I was trying to get a reaction also from our team, being down 21-17. So I thought it could make it. With that score, it's difficult to come back. So I went for it. I don't think anything bad was said. It was just he said that not to ask for it anymore because he's going to change it because he saw it on the video. And my only thing to say was, but the player is telling you she touched it. So, and that's where he said, I need to go by the video, not by what the player is telling me. And that's why the red card came. So, but if I would have known I was going to get a red card, I would have said more things.
I was hoping that you were going to get your money's worth.
Yeah, that's right. If I was going to get a red card, I might as well tell him something worse than that, So,
It's not like football where you get sent off, right?
Yeah, exactly. So, but it is what it is. We didn't lose the match at that point, but I thought it was just weird. That 2 plays before we did it. There's leagues in the world that have the challenge, and they have a green card that give to a team that says, "Hey, I challenge. But don't waste the time. Let's keep moving." So that might be something for us to look at as a league. If a player has the goodwill to say, "I did the wrong thing," or "I touched the net," or "I get the touch," that they get a green card, and at the end of the year, the team with both green cards get some money or something like that. I think they do it in Italy, they do it in France, they do it in Germany. So might as well be an incentive for this kind of situations. So,
And it doesn't hold up the match.
and it doesn't hold up the match. Exactly. So
All right. Thank you guys so
Thank you.
much.
thank you.
Thank you.
Oh no, they're actually looking to put that in football. UEFA's trying to do that.
A green card?
Like a good sports. I think they're making it a blue card where
Yeah.
they're trying to.
In volleyball, it's a green card. And like if there's a touch and you say I touched